Coming up on Mountain News this morning, it's Election Day, and we are just seconds away from polls opening for Kentuckians across the Commonwealth. And officials are warning to stay prepared for traffic for Memorial Day this weekend.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 6 a.m. on Tuesday, May 21st. Now let's check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast on this election day. Tim?
And this election day is looking good from a weather standpoint. Yeah, a little bit on the warmer side, but hey, we are now heading to the latter half of May. 57, some low clouds and also a little fog to get us started on this Tuesday morning. The visibility down to a mile at Ashland, back up to 2.5 at Jacksboro. And again, some of us will deal with the fog issues now with Somerset reporting in with a visibility of 2.5 miles. Temperatures very pleasant this morning, a touch cooler as you cross over the state line toward Clintwood and Grundy, as well as Wise at 57. Here are the waves of clouds moving across the Commonwealth early on this election day. And as we head through time, there is the slightest risk of a shower or thunder shower popping up this afternoon. That doesn't mean you sit at home and you don't go vote. Got your opportunity to be heard. Forecast high today in Hazard up to 86. We hit 86 in Jackson. That ties the record high from 2022. More about the first alert 7-day forecast as we start increasing our chances of precipitation. When? We'll let you know in a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. And polls have just opened for this year's primary election in Kentucky. And if you did not vote early, here's what you need to know about voting today on Election Day. The polls are open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can look at sample ballots to find your polling location on govote.ky.gov. In 2020, Carol Barr, wife of Congressman Andy Barr, passed away due to valvular heart disease. Now her legacy as a woman in STEM lives on through the STEM Goes Red scholarship. This year, 5 young women from Eastern Kentucky were granted the scholarship to help their pursuit of higher education in science, engineering, technology, and math careers in the state. Congressman Andy Barr was in attendance, as well as Carol Barr's mother, to help celebrate and acknowledge this year's 5 recipients.
We are so grateful. Carol's family is so grateful that you all see fit to carry forward her legacy and help these young women make a big positive difference in the world.
The scholarships were given to young women from Richmond, Pike County, Barberville, Knox County, Somerset, and East Bernstadt. Each was awarded a 1-year scholarship of $10,000. And with Memorial Day weekend just around the corner, travel plans are heating up. Thousands are expected to hit the roads and skies for the holiday. Bluegrass Airport in Lexington anticipates a 15 to 20% increase in passengers. AAA is expecting more than 500,000 Kentuckians to hit the roads. As travelers prepare to navigate the holiday rush, officials advise planning ahead, packing patience, and staying informed about travel conditions.
Make sure that your vehicle is well maintained before you head out, and then you are going to need to be patient. You're probably going to hit some traffic congestion. Be sure that you don't become distracted. Those are things you really need to keep top of mind.
Hawkins says they are expecting approximately 500,000 Kentuckians to travel by car. Hawkins also shared that nationwide we have surpassed pre-pandemic travel numbers, and we are very close to having as many travelers as the record number back in 2005. Yesterday, Kentucky State Police officially kicked off their Click It or Ticket campaign. Post 13 hosted a kickoff ceremony. Several other police agencies in Perry County are also participating in the campaign. Executive Director for the Office of Highway Safety, Bill Bell, says they want to share the message that seatbelts save lives.
It's very important because seatbelts are the most important tool that we have in our vehicles to keep us safe, safe against other drivers that may be distracted or impaired or drowsy. And so you want to wear your seatbelt.
Bell says wearing a seatbelt can increase the chance of survival drastically in a car crash, adding they wanted to promote the campaign before Memorial Day weekend to avoid drunk driving. And do you want to see Taylor Swift in concert? Well, one lucky blood donor will win a pair of tickets. The Kentucky Blood Center is kicking off its giving era this summer by awarding one donor 2 tickets to Taylor Swift's November 3rd concert in Indianapolis. All donors who give blood at KBC locations from May 28th through June 29th will be entered to win the tickets, plus a $500 Visa gift card. You can also donate in the Blood Mobile at the Disability Resource Center in Hazard next Tuesday, a week from today, May 28th, from noon to 4 p.m.
A good Tuesday morning to you. Let's get you out the door. Some low visibilities in certain sections of the Commonwealth this morning. Somerset's back up to 9 miles. Jacksboro, as you make your way into northern Tennessee, at 2.5 miles. And Ashland, your visibility a mile again. Temperature-wise, not bad. Cozy on this election day. Mid and upper 50s into a lower 60 temperature reporting. As we make our way through the 6 o'clock hour, waves of clouds moving across the region on this election morning. And you have no complaints from the weather department to impede you from getting to the polls. Except maybe this afternoon. This is what I mean. Some areas of fog this morning, just a little extra time. There is the slightest chance, 10% chance of seeing a shower or thunder shower pop up this afternoon. Otherwise, it's bright and it's warm. More about your First Alert 7-day forecasts and our increasing chances of precipitation. That's coming up in a few moments. Olivia?
Thank you, Tim, and thanks for joining Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. When we return, the defense's first witness is back on the stand hours after a tense exchange with the judge in Trump's hush